The Island Club Lagos says its diplomatic night, scheduled for the 30th of January, is expected to strengthen bilateral, socio-economic and cultural relations between Nigeria and other countries through their embassies. Chairman of the club, Banji Oladapo, in a media parley with journalists, said the club provides means of exchanging views among nations for the growth of the country. He explained that the meeting would also unite businessmen and technocrats in creating opportunity to make longer their investment.
What is in it for us? Apart from the wine and dining, the opportunity to network by our members is key, so that you won't be surprised to see people that have contact with the Norwegian government or businesses in Norway who come here to look for the Norwegian ambassador or representative of the Norwegian ambassador. I went far, so that I'm not talking about UK, America, or Germany. I'm talking about where many people don't know that people can do business.
Speaking on the choice of the theme, Chairman of the Diplomatic Committee, Dr. Gani Lawal, said he was informed by current happenings in the international community, especially recent disapproving comments on Africa by the United States President Donald Trump.
Branding Nigeria as part of shithole countries. As a matter of fact, that's a very rational statement. Is an incorrect statement to describe Nigeria as a. In fact, to describe any country as a shithole, I think is the height of bigotry, from the United States. And I will expect Nigerian media to come out with firepower and ensure that it swallows that word. But it's only in the United States that is even being engaged. The former ambassadors of the United States had to write him a letter. Are you saying that we have represented the United States in shithole countries and that they should take it back? And that's what we expect Nigerian media to do, that they should force him to take it back. That you cannot call Nigeria, if Nigeria should lead the rest of Africa in terms of correcting the image, of the black man anywhere in the world. That's the cornerstone of Nigerian foreign policy, which I think the media has a big role to play, in anchoring and making sure that no black man is treated, is treated anyhow, anywhere in the world.
ONTV News learned that ambassadors, foreign commissioners, chief executive officers of media houses are being expected with no fewer than 250 expected guests to discuss business relations and how Nigeria may benefit.
The most important is the fact that you are now strengthening the bilateral relationship between Nigeria and other foreign countries through their embassies. You are also projecting the image of Nigeria through the various embassies. And that in itself is what is really needed, so that we will be like a family. We are an international community, and they can easily understand us, and they can easily visit us. In the Island Club, we will confer on international community, especially their representatives, membership, so that they can be free to come in here, because this is Nigeria Premier Club.
With the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyama, scheduled to deliver the keynote address, the club insists the need for policy change is necessary.
You can announce your foreign policy, you can write it, but it has to be spelled out and transmitted all over the world, not only to the government, but to the individual citizens of different countries, because the foreign policy actually impacts on them. A typical example, any change in Nigerian policy will impact on people coming to this country. Apart from, it has little effect on Nigerians, but it will affect Nigerians when they go out.
A lot of them permanent secretaries who are members of Island Club to interact with the diplomatic world and also try to enhance business opportunities between Nigeria and those countries, and at the same time also give Island Club the opportunity to reenact its former glory, where ambassadors make Island Club the first point of call to begin their diplomatic, political and social engineering of their host community. So this is why we are organizing the 2018 edition of Diplomatic Night, featuring the foreign minister, talking about changing foreign policy and the role of media. The role of media is very important. You know, the way you report issues can either bring a positive or negative view on those issues you are reporting. So it is important for the Nigerian foreign ministry to engage the media in order to have a robust exchange and a beautiful relationship, so that when reporting, you know, about some of these issues in the changing foreign policy, the media can also have a better perspective, good understanding, and give it a good coverage, you know, that will benefit Nigeria.
To redefine the Nigerian foreign policy in a changing world, Lagos Island says the media has major roles to play. Premier Social Club of Nigeria, Island Club Lagos, was established in the Lagos area, but history records that it was the first to have set itself a socially constructive and, in the context of the period, politically desirable goal.